should practice the first room, but I think we're just gonna keep going with it.
Pardon me?
I feel like I should practice the first room a little more.
Yeah, so far I can keep up with the chat just fine. This was one of the hardest dungeons when we actually did the Ocarina of Time blind project and recorded the whole thing for YouTube. Jabu Jabu worked a lot differently because normally we would use side hops and backflips holding Z to keep positioning and measure movements, but with the Princess Ruto you can't do that because you'll just chuck her around. So it was really hard for me getting used to a new method sort of just for that section.
Yeah, it's hard to move around.
Must have taken a lot of dedication for everyone to come up with a method that would actually work. That mini boss is definitely a little bit tough because you kind of have to time his sounds in your head to know when to let go of the boomerang, so that when he hits you, or when you hit it, I mean, you have access to its back. In response to Yoshi Kissed My Mom, we did actually complete the whole game. Runner Guy and several others wrote a set of directions, counting movements and steps that allowed us to navigate through the entire game. Using save states, I was able to completely beat the game using their directions. Done on Newton. And that's shown on my YouTube channel, genuinescorruption. What we're trying to do here is do this on an ordinary N64 console, which is harder because when you make a mistake, you can't load a save state and have to reset and sometimes go back a long way.
Alright, I did that part successfully. I had to burn an extra wind there. I don't have any magic left, but so now I'm gonna save and I'm gonna do the next part and try and beat the boss.
Runner, comment here saying, insane, have you heard of the blind guy who plays Ocarina of Time? I'm not sure if they're referring to me or if they're referring to Mega T Garrett on YouTube, who's just started up recently and has completed about half the game.
Yeah, if he's referring to you, you can introduce yourself. I know a little bit about the Garrett guy, but not too much. So, yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next part, which will be good because I'll have 3 hearts again. As you can see, I almost died here. I think I saved, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
I, by the way, am Jordan, known as genuinescorruption on YouTube. Runner Guy is one of the people who assisted me in completing Ocarina of Time. I am completely blind. Back in April of 2008, I believe it was, we started this project, and they wrote out scripts, literally counting steps, counting jumps, movements, turns, measuring movements, etc., which did allow me to progress through the game. We took breaks and whatnot, and ultimately in November of 2009, we finished the game. With breaks and things, I'd say it probably took us about 7 months. And we completed the main quest, the main storyline. Now we've also started Majora's Mask just recently, and we're working through that as well. So
I fell.
If anyone might be interested in tagging along and working on Majora's Mask with us, could you please fire off a comment on the chat here? Twinrova was a lot easier than Volvagia. Volvagia I can do without save states, but it's hard. I kind of search for the sound of it coming out, try to put it in the center of my field of hearing, so if you can hear the sound of a moving enemy equally on your left and right, equally as loud, that means that either you're directly facing it or directly away from it. If you're directly facing it and you tap left, the sound will go to your right. If you're behind it, you tap left, the opposite will happen. So that's how you know the difference. So essentially, once you find the sound and put it in the middle, you can usually Z-target at that point. Then with Volvagia, sometimes you had to roll forward a couple times, and when you popped out, jump slash with the hammer so that you just get that little bit of extra oomph that gives you a bit of a better chance of hitting it. It's definitely the hardest in the game for me. I'd say tied first with Ganon, the final form. Twinrova, actually not too bad. You can use sound to line up with the sound of one witch shooting at you, and then target her, hold up your shield, and listen for the sound of the other one flying away. Remember which way they went and kind of how much, and then move over to where you think they are and hit Z to try to switch your target. And you can hit them fairly often that way. Just have to watch that you don't fall off the platform, so just, avoid moving around excessively, more than left and right a little bit as needed. And that'll get you through the first phase of it anyway. Second phase, try to calculate how much I hit it so that I don't end up getting to, less than half of her health, and then she starts switching up what order she uses her spells instead of 3 in a row. But can basically hold up your shield until you have 3, then untarget and then target her again to line up and push down, and then usually that last one will hit her. Then take the target off and jump forward to the other platform and start slashing. She throws the wrong kind, so you've already got an ice and she throws fire. You kind of have to strafe from side to side to hopefully avoid it. Or wait for it to hit your shield and then avoid the blast hitting you by moving from one side to the other. And just hope that randomly you get 3 in a row, which actually happens more often than you'd think. As for the comments, there are computer programs that you can purchase which read the content of your computer screen verbally. The most commonly known one is called JAWS, J-A-W-S, which stands for Job Access with Speech. And that program is used commonly by visually impaired or blind people using Windows computers. And it can read basically anything. Menus, dialogue boxes, web pages, folders, word processing, just about anything that's not overly graphical. I can't read text within this game, but that's not a big deal. I can get it transcribed or something.
Alright, I'm at the boss.
But there are actually very few limitations now in regards to reading standard text on Windows.
other heart.
This is a decently hard boss. It's really noisy, so it's not hard to do visual things. It's just hard because of how fast it is. You know what's going on. It's just a matter of reacting at times.
Yeah, I killed him. Okay, this part, I'm able to center the blue light because of its noise. After this, I'm just gonna save and be done. I haven't practiced. I don't even know where we're going next in the script. I hope the camera's still going and it doesn't like go to sleep.
Next would have been to Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. I want to see how close I was to dying once I get to view this.
Yeah, you got incredibly lucky there with those pots.
Yeah. Well, I knew I was almost dead when I entered the room, so I was just kind of working my way around the perimeter slashing. Okay. Okay, and I do have earbuds in.
Yeah, usually, like, I've never been able...
I do have earbuds in, but it's
Sorry.
not like anyone giving me directions. It's just for the game, so I can hear it. And I will also show, now that I'm done, there's nothing in this room behind me. Here's the couch. It's behind the TV. There's no mirrors on the wall or the ceiling or anywhere. My computer's off to the side. And there's the TV. No, we didn't glitch into Jabu. But, yeah, thanks for watching. And I think I'm gonna shut my stream down now.